New at 5, we're looking at the theft of a Buddha statue from a grieving family. Action News Now reporter Lauren Cooper shows us why this statue is much more than a decoration.
It's just irreplaceable. I don't want another Buddha. I want that Buddha.
January is when Nef Hasknell and her family's heart broke after finding out that their loving husband and father had died in a car accident. And this past Monday, their hearts would break again after finding out that the Buddha statue she had bought for her husband 14 years ago was stolen off her front porch.
When we got into the Buddha, it was because Nef was just a very peaceful, happy person, and he really loved the happy Buddha. And his daughter asked him one time, "Why, Dad? Why do you like the Buddha?" And he said, "He's just a cool guy. He's peaceful and he's happy." And that was Nef, always, towards everybody. He just had a good heart.
Hasknell tells me learning the statue was stolen was a complete shock.
I had a lot of people that would notice the Buddha. The thought had never crossed my mind that someone would come and take him because he weighed, I'm sure, close to 200 pounds.
She tells me she noticed the Buddha was missing on Monday.
And when I drove up, my brother was standing out front, and I looked over there, and there was just this blank space. I'm still shocked that someone did this.
Hasknell tells me she believes more than one person may have been involved in the theft to have taken the nearly 200-pound Buddha and lug it down these stairs before taking off with it. She tells me over a decade ago, she paid about $250 for the statue, but since her husband's passing, it's become invaluable.
I've looked high and low just to try to get value for him when I was making the police report, and I can't even find one like him. So that's another thing. It was a rarity, and it meant a lot to the family. Every Christmas, Nef would say, "Denise, will you go down to the basement and get the Santa hat?" And we would put a Santa hat. I'm sorry.
The grieving family is still trying to process the sudden loss of their loved one.
I mean, he'd give you the shirt off his back. He was there for everybody. I think that's why this sucks the most, because if somebody walked up on this porch asking for the Buddha, he'd probably be the first person to have given him the Buddha, just because that's who he was. So the fact that somebody felt entitled enough to take it, I think, is what just really hurts the most about this.
The family is asking the community to keep their eyes out for the Buddha in hopes of getting it returned, and to the person or the people who took it, Hasknell says its return would come with no questions asked, but help a grieving family put the pieces back together. I'm Lauren Cooper reporting in Chico with Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
The family is willing, they tell us, to offer a reward for its safe return. The